Guns are tools meant to address life-or-death situations, so a poorly designed or manufactured gun often earns particular scorn. The gun world has long memories of particularly bad firearms, many of which sealed the fate of brave soldiers. The rapid pace of firearm development in the 19th and 20th centuries meant that few, if any, mistakes were repeated. But the memories of these weapons, some with lethal consequences for the owner, linger on. Hello everyone, this is Liam from Survival Gear, and in today's video, we will take a look at 5 of the worst guns ever made. Watch till the end, you'll be amazed. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Now, let's get started. Colt 2000. The Colt 2000 was the legendary American company's response to the Austrian Glock pistol, and the worst of the company's many recent misfires. Despite being developed by noted gun designers Reed Knight Jr. and Eugene Stoner, the Colt 2000 was an embarrassing failure. The actual design of the gun was theoretically quite good, with a polymer frame coupled with a metal slide to shed weight, a double-stacked magazine that held 15 rounds, and a striker-fired design. Unfortunately, the gun had serious reliability problems, with many owners experiencing failure to extract gems, poor accuracy, and a safety recall. The Colt 2000 was billed as a gun that would dominate the world of 21st century handguns. But the gun lasted only 4 years on the US market, from 1991 to its cancellation in 1994. Shosha light machine gun. Produced by the Gladiator Bicycle Company, the French Shosha machine gun was one of the very first squad-level automatic weapons ever produced. Made for the French and later American armies during World War I, the Shosha even looked like it was made from bicycle parts, using a great deal of metal tubing nearly identical to that found in bicycle frames. The weapon was capable of only firing 300 rounds between jams under the best circumstances, and the trenches of the Great War were far from that. With mud and dirt liable to work its way into the Shosha's innards through its many openings and foul the weapon. The gun was poorly designed and often punched the shooter in the eye or cheek if improperly held. Despite these shortcomings, the Shosha soldiered on, mostly because there was nothing to replace it with. While the gun deserves credit as the first of its kind, the fact that all major armies removed it from service at the end of the war speaks for itself. The Shosha was replaced in U.S. service with the much-improved M1918 Browning automatic rifle. Type 94 Nambu. This gun has been called many names, usually starting with the worst military pistol and ending with some variation of ever. The Japanese government wanted a cheap pistol fast and, well, you get what you pay for. Manufactured in 1935 by Kijiro Nambu, this gun had some structural similarities to the Type 14. The Type 94 pistol was designed for, and popular among, Japanese tank and aircraft crews who preferred a smaller, lightweight design. Japanese weapons experts have subsequently criticized some design elements of the Type 94. In particular, the pistol could be fired unintentionally before the breech was fully locked if the sear bar on the side of the receiver was jarred loose and the pistol was improperly handled. The magazine holds a maximum of 6 rounds because of the smaller grip, and it is considered difficult to reload the weapon with. Colt 1855 Revolving Rifle. 19th century American inventor Samuel Colt created the modern revolver, receiving a patent for an early design in 1836. The revolver system, which promised up to 6 fast-firing shots before reloading, was quickly adopted as the standard pattern on handguns. An attempt was made to bring revolver-level firepower to the world of rifles. The Colt 1855 Revolving Rifle. Unfortunately for Colt, the weapon was a failure. The open nature of the revolving cylinder system and the amount of noise it produced was acceptable in a weapon held at arm's length, but not in a weapon held close to the face. Having the action close to the face was also dangerous, in case the weapon suffered a mechanical failure or explosion. Only 1,000 Colt 1855s were built, and the entire concept was abandoned by the gun industry. Gewehr 41. Although Germany started the war with the bolt-action carabiner 98K, as the fighting dragged on, German engineers looked for ways to increase the individual soldier's rate of fire. One result was the Gewehr 41. The Gewehr 41 was adopted as an early gas piston, rotating bolt rifle operating system that was featured in the M1 Garand. The Garand, however, did a much better job of implementing it. The G41 was expensive to manufacture, and the machining involved was complicated. The weapon demanded constant and meticulous maintenance, and its muzzle often fouled. At 11 pounds unloaded, it was more than 2 pounds heavier than the 98K, and the weapon was poorly balanced. Although a semi-automatic weapon, the integral, non-detachable magazine was slow to load, limiting the rate of fire.